Well, good afternoon and happy Friday. Thanks for tuning in to NBC News Daily. I'm Abby Price with your Midday Ark-La-Miss update. Well, a pre-filed bill in Louisiana would harden penalties for drug-related crimes tied to selling fentanyl. Jasmine Dean reports on the proposed legislation that would implement harsher sentences for convicted offenders.
As the fentanyl crisis continues, the fight against the drug's illegal distribution is not only in the use of Narcan, but also the proposed bill increasing harsher punishments for those who distribute the drug. Louisiana State Representative John Stefanski is trying to get LA House Bill 90 passed in an effort to reduce the manufacturing and distribution of fentanyl and carfentanil.
What the bill would do is it would increase the penalties if you were caught distributing or manufacturing fentanyl or carfentanil over 28 grams. It would be mandatory life in prison. That life sentence would be served without probation or parole. This is an increase from the current maximum of 40 years. It is tremendously dangerous, and so as policymakers we look for ways to really eradicate this issue in Louisiana, and this is one of the things that I'm looking to do, which is drastically increase the penalty for over 28 grams. Stefanski says because of the drug's potency, he believes the proposed bill will make people less inclined to manufacture or distribute the drug. He says the punishment is severe, but so is fentanyl, and he wants people to know how dangerous it is. If 2 milligrams will kill you, 28 grams has the propensity to kill thousands of people. And so, I mean, it might not sound like a lot, but in actuality, with the deadliness of this drug, it's pretty severe.
On Thursday, community members gathered for the ribbon cutting in honor of the new Madison Parish Hospital building. Hospital staff are expecting to operate at the new location in 2 to 3 weeks. There are plans to demolish the old hospital building in the next couple of months after the transition is 100% complete.
This hospital will serve a tremendous asset to this community, and also to know that a community, in my opinion, is not viable if it does not have a thriving hospital.
Today's ribbon cutting had a great community turnout from locals supporting their new hospital. Well, the West Monroe Arabian Horse Show is taking place at the Ike Hamilton Expo Center. Carlin Downey has been showing horses for over 60 years. Her horse Angelo has won multiple national championships. But Downey says showing horses is not about winning the blue ribbon.
I love the partnership between me and my horse, and the fact that no matter what kind of ribbon we come out with, if we did a good job and did what we set to do when we went in, then we won.
The horse show will take place until the 27th and is free to enter.
And now, Storm Tracker Doppler weather with meteorologist Trey Tonneson.
Instability already in full swing out to our west-northwest, and as this system rolls down through the south and east, it will provoke severe risk for not only Arkansas, Louisiana, and parts of the south, but specifically the Ark-La-Miss, and a large chance for severe weather, a 4 out of 5 risk for a large area in our viewing area, and the rest in a 3 out of 5 risk in just a moment. But as for today, temperature highs into the mid-80s. Those severe storms are possible throughout the afternoon, but that doesn't mean everyone will see severe development. In fact, not everyone will see thunderstorms guaranteed, as they'll be scattered in nature and really popcorned across the region. As we take a look at that severe outlook, like I mentioned, level 4 out of 5 moderate risk for parts of our area, and then the rest in this orange shade, a level 3 out of 5 enhanced risk. Regardless, we should be weather aware throughout the day, regardless of if you live in Louisiana, Arkansas, or even Mississippi, as severe weather development is possible all across the region. And should some of these storms fire up, the atmosphere is very conducive to pretty quick storm building and storm intensification. On into your weekend, we clear out cloud-wise and also cool off temperature-wise back into more seasonable averages. Into next week, we start a period of clouds sticking around throughout next week. Temperatures cooler into the 70s throughout next week before we finally warm up next Thursday with another frontal passage looking possible.
Well, to stay updated on the weather and to stay on top of every news story in the Ark-La-Miss, make sure you download the NBC 10 News app. All you have to do is search KTVE in the Apple App Store or on Google Play. Well, that's it for your midday update. Have a safe and great day. NBC News Daily continues.